Hey, this is probably going to be kind of like a really rambly video. I just wrote a couple like points that I want to talk about. Um, but before we get started, I want to tell everyone thank you for your support and all that stuff. Um, I got to clarify that my like legal name is Corey. Like it's not Nigel Blackman. But I'll explain how I became Nigel Blackman and why I've been rolling with it for so long. Um, it started with the whole Niggs Blackman thing. Started with, sorry, like I said, it's gonna be really rambly. Uh, Blackman started when I was about 17 or 18, so like a long time ago, because I'm 32 now. Um, it started because I was at work and I was sick one for like a week, and my best friend at work convinced the boss that my last name is Blackman because my actual last name sounds pretty. It's kind of similar. So he convinced the boss that my last name was Blackman. So when I was sick for that week and I came back to pick up my paycheck, I got a paycheck to Corey Blackman for however whatever the amount was, and I couldn't cash the check obviously, but it was just so funny that stuck with me, and I've kept the name for the last 15 years as kind of like a memento to that friend, you know. And then the whole Niggs part was short for Nigel Zachariah. So when I put those together, you get the NIG from Nigel and the Z from Zachariah, and you get Niggs. So it became Niggs Blackman. Like as you can see, like I even like printed, like when I printed my manga, it's Nigel Zachariah Blackman the third, because it's the third iteration of how I've structured my name, and it's been this way for over 10 years. Now the thing is, like it was mostly funny before, but I've stuck with this name for the longest time, like the whole Niggs Blackman thing, because it is short for Nigel Zachariah Blackman the third, and I stuck with it because I've always wanted people to question why I had that name. Like, oh, that's kind of a weird name. Like, who is this guy? Like, what's going on? And I think it's important in life that people always ask these questions. Like, I find it really, especially like nowadays with like how people get so outraged about things so quickly, and how people just take things out of context like immediately. I think it's really important for everyone to take a step back and look at the why. And I've stuck with this name all these years and all this time because I want people to look for that why. Not just with me, but like in their everyday life all the time. And the name is important to me because that's just kind of like what I try to promote, you know. I try to promote that people should always be looking for what's underneath everything. So I had some points here. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. So I'm gonna bring up something real quick here. If you look up like the history of the last name Blackman, according to Wikipedia, I'm actually gonna just bring it right into the thing so you guys can see what's up. Okay, so like let's expand this and expand this. Like I said, I'm just doing this all on the fly here. Okay, so if you look at this text here, it says Blackman. Originally, Blackman is an Old English name with the meaning dark man. The name was once given to Danish Vikings who settled in the southern Scotland, but also is listed in the genealogy of the kings of Bernicia. Early on, it was commonly used as a first name, and the variations are Blackman with two N's, Blashman, Blackmon, Blackmon, Blakeman, and depending on how the old Anglo-Saxon Blake or Black was translated, the surname could have had the exact opposite meaning from the above. Blake, I don't know if I'm saying this right, so forgive me if I'm completely butchering how you say this, means dark, swarthy, while Black, B-L-A-C-K, means fair or pale. So the spelling of both words and their meanings were often confused and over time became interchangeable. So what I'm trying to get at there is that even the name itself caused confusion way back in the day. And someone brought this to my attention. Smadre did, actually. Shout outs to you, man. And it's funny because even like like way back in yield times, the name had different meanings, and it's even funnier now that when I put that all together and I think about it that way. So if I look at my email that I got from Twitch, it says that I'm violating, like they said that I was like I'll read the thing here. My account was suspended because I was using an inappropriate username. This type of activity is not permitted in your terms of service or community guidelines regarding targeted harassment, threats, violence against others, hate speech, or other harassment. Now, if we go to their community guidelines, I'm gonna look it up real quick here. So let's bring that up real quick. So I'm gonna look for harassment. Okay. Oh. There we go. Okay, so let me just scroll through here. So here's the section on hateful conduct and harassment. Okay, so hateful conduct is content or activity that promotes, encourages, or facilitates discrimination, degeneration, objectification, harassment, or violence based on race, ethnicity, national origin, religion, sex, gender identity, sexual orientation, age, disability, medical conditions, physical characteristics, veteran status, is prohibited. Okay. So any hateful conduct is considered a zero-tolerance violation, and all accounts associated with such conduct will be indefinitely suspended, which is probably what happened. They said, oh, he said Blackman, but it's just the last name Blackman. So I don't know what you want from me here. So if you go further here, harassment is any content that attempts to intimidate, degrade, abuse, or bully others, or create a hostile environment for others. So I don't think having the last name intimidates, degrades, or abuses anybody. I've never bullied anybody on Twitch, and I'm not creating a hostile environment for others. In fact, if anyone has been to my stream, they can vouch that my stream is very chill. I've only banned like 5 people ever because I'm really accepting about pretty much everything. And I've tried to make a very positive place for people to come by and hang out. Let's see here. So we will take action against users for hateful conduct or harassment that occurs off Twitch services that is directed at Twitch users. Now, I'm not harassing anybody offline either, or anything hateful towards anyone either. Like, the only thing we hate in my chat is Mega Man. like I just don't like the Mega Man games. That's the only thing that I could say I really hate in my chat. So I'm looking at this and I'm not breaking any of these rules. I just have the last name Blackman. Like, none of these rules are being broken. And I think that's what's really aggravating me, is that nobody just took the time to look. So let me mute that real quick again, and I'm gonna bring up like some other Twitch things here. let me see here. So if we look at this here, okay, like I'm not trying to like get anyone else in trouble, but like if we're looking at more of the Twitch things here, we have, let's see, there's the Blackman podcast. If I search the last name, if I just search Blackman on Twitch, there's Blackman, who's been partnered. Let's see, there's Blackman Hand, Blackman Cho, Black Manu, Black Manchild, who also streams, Black Manogram, Black Man Running Haha, Black Man PL. Like, there's a lot. There's a lot of people with that name. And the thing is, it's just a last name. Like, I don't understand why, like, Twitch is like, oh no, better shoot first before anything. Like, I watched this guy's podcast. Like, I watched this guy's podcast here, and he's legit. He's just a black man talking about stuff. So, like, I don't see how that incurs any kind of, like, hate speech. Like, I could look up, like if we're talking about race, I could look up white man. And there's a lot. There's white man 40K, white man 2. Like, there's a lot of people here. And, like, I bet some of them are partnered, or some of them are, you know. Like, it's just so silly that Twitch would ban me over this. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. And I'm not making this video to call out these people. I'm not making a video to say, okay, well, Twitch should ban everybody because they banned me too. Like, no, this is not the point of this video. The point of this video is that they are in the wrong here, and this upset culture about every little thing without looking into what things are about is just ridiculous. And it just bothers me that that Twitch would do things like this. So I do hope that my account gets reversed. I do hope that they do something about this, but this is 100% their bad. And I didn't do anything to deserve being banned, except for say hi in someone's chat at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm very adamant about not trolling. I'm very adamant about trying to make sure everyone who comes into my chat or my streams feels welcome. And I'm very adamant about being active and talking to people in other people's chats. So I feel like I'm a good community member, and I don't understand why Twitch has decided to do things this way. So that's pretty much the end of this video. I know it's probably really long. I can look at the time, it's like almost 15 minutes of me just ranting, and I'm not going to edit this video at all, but that's pretty much the gist of what's going on. So thanks guys for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everyone who emailed Twitch and were like, what the hell? Because it's just really silly that things would play out this way. And yeah guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you later.